is billed as the ultimate sports podcast.
I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time.
Everybody has been waiting.
I'm God gifted.
He's a bull. I'm the matador.
This is the Weekend Guy Podcast, and it begins now.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the show, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another epic sporting week following an epic sporting weekend. I don't know if I put it right.
Yes, sir.
It's always epic with us because we're like sitting in front of our TVs, watching, following the sports as it occurs in the different European leagues. Yeah. I mean, there was a lot going on in the English Premier League as well.
And I can't wait. Let's dive in, man.
Yeah, let's dive into the Premiership, the English Premiership. Let me start with my team.
Mister, listen, wait. If we go back, you're saying you guys are coming second next season.
No. Yeah. We're still building. I'm
still building.
I'm not worried. Okay. There was 4-2. It was 4-2. We got at Wolves. It's a bit embarrassing. But
No. Was at home, brother.
Oh, it was at home because
Wolves
was wearing the away kit. Yeah.
Was that the
so
bridge?
Yeah, we got humbled because remember what I said though. But the boys are still young, Galo. If you look at it from a next season's perspective, we're gonna reflect back on this match.
Yeah.
Say, guys, it's a learning curve.
Yeah, 200 million midfield.
Yeah, I mean, what can I do? What can we do? It's a learning curve because they don't come from a 200 million league. Mm-hmm. Although it's a World Cup winner.
Caicedo comes from the same league. Enzo's still okay.
He's still okay. I'm going to make an excuse about for Caicedo.
Tell me about Caicedo. 200 million.
Yeah, remember Sihle, when you first get the bag, like money, like any human being.
Yes.
You go from a little salary to a huge salary. It takes some time to adjust to that.
Okay.
It takes some time for you to adjust to the lifestyle change. Okay. Because everything changes.
Yes.
Like you and I if me and you sitting here, we'll get 200 million in the bank sitting here right now. I think you would stand up. You'd stand up right now and say, I'm coming back. Let's just finish recording. It would be...
Finish recording for what? We're going to go call Supersport. We're coming to use
to record the podcast. So, I mean, it's the same for these players. The bag is just too much overwhelming in the first season. So now he's getting used to like in any human being.
So you are saying he's got lifestyle problems,
of
right?
course,
now.
I mean a lot comes with the bag, bruh. Like all of a sudden you can have $1 million every month to go spend at Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Buy anything you want.
Yeah.
I mean that's a lot to take in for any human being. So obviously the football will struggle a bit, but now season 2,
struggling.
He's used to the bag now. All of them are. Then obviously now they start to say, okay,
time to work. Yeah,
now it's like, okay, now I want more bag.
Okay.
You understand? Now I want to be that player who gets paid more than I'm getting paid now.
I hear you.
Then now, because now they're used to the money now.
Okay.
So now it's like you're going to getting the combinations coming together and the results are going to start being more consistent.
So I'd agree with that point. Had this 4-2 humbling happened at Wolves. You know,
away.
It's a bad away game, but these guys came into your home and disrespected you.
No, we're shaky though. Even our play, we're shaky. We're still shaky.
You guys still
don't
don't
shaky.
have
We're still learning lessons. Yeah, we don't. Like we're still learning lessons there. We didn't even buy a player during this transfer window.
No.
So,
but after all the money you guys
spent, Billy. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Billy. So we're still coming along, man. Yeah, we're still coming along. If you look at it from a perspective of because it's a complete rebuild, it's a complete rebuild with players who are supposedly supposed to be good, but they've never played for a big team before.
Okay, I hear you,
right?
Saying? But also, are those guys good enough to play for such a big team?
Of course they are. It's just that they're still young. I'm telling you, next season you're gonna see flames.
You rate?
Yeah. Remember, I said give us proper 3 seasons.
This is a bias.
You're gonna see flames. You're gonna see
talking
flames.
from the heart, not from the mind.
No, you're gonna see flames next season. Don't worry, these players are gonna get used to the Premier League.
Because also, in some media circles, there are calls that hey, maybe Poch is not the right guy.
No, it's still too early.
All right, you say still back?
No, I still back him.
You know,
still a project. Next season, you're gonna see these kids.
Mourinho's a free agent.
Nah, he's useless.
Okay, so you'd run this team.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't believe in youngsters. He's gonna buy. He's bringing the crap. No,
the old heads.
The Fellaini's. Imagine how can you buy Fellaini?
He retired this week, by
really?
the way. Yeah,
yeah, he was a cow. That one.
Hey, man, but look,
we don't need.
There's a place for him.
It's fine. It's fine. as the owner of the football, it's fine because you know you've bought talent.
Yeah.
It's just that talent needs to mature.
Okay.
The exceptional players will, the second season with the coaches, it's going to be a different next season. Don't worry about it.
But my view, right, is Chelsea have no European football.
Yeah,
so
we don't.
Poch has time with the team to buy into his philosophy, his style of play, understand the players he's working with, and get his team selection right. But at the moment, you guys are lingering there at 11th, and for a club A with such a wage bill and with such prestige, surely that must be embarrassing at some
But
level.
no, it's not if you believe in the project.
So you believe in you got to crash first and
Then
then
you recover. Because remember, players are also human beings. So they need to understand that, like, the magnitude of what you have doesn't hit you so much as to when you're close to losing it.
Okay.
So if the owner comes in the changing room and says, guys, if you don't do this thing, you're fucking off. Now you think, shit, my budget. My budget. I'm already operating at Ferrari level now. Tell me
so
now
I need
it's
to
going to
maintain
be...
that.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of time. Just need to give them more time. They'll be fine because, you know, bad players don't go bad overnight.
That's true.
Especially with the way we have bought. Because remember, we have bought elite youngsters. Yeah, we've bought elite youngsters, not just any youngsters.
No experience.
Yeah, we've taken the cream of the youngsters and then we put them into Chelsea. First season, yes, but they're getting experience now. To say, okay. Don't worry, it's going to come along. I mean, for me, of course, there's a next Claude Makalele, if you look at it properly.
Okay.
In my book. Yeah.
Okay, but for me, right, buying elite youngsters is one thing, right? But if elite youngsters don't develop a winning culture, how do they then take that next step? Because next season, yes, they're used to the league, but they don't know how to win. So how do you change that?
You teach them a lesson using the seasons that we're losing, Galen. That
But
guys
if
don't
it's
want to
been
go back.
losing seasons, how do you then build a winning culture? Because if the winning is not happening right now, where are they learning from these youngsters?
Winning you build it slowly but surely. It comes from these ups and downs.
But
They know the feeling.
the rivals are winning. They're blending youngsters and experienced winners.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. As long as we are still, remember, it's still a project. 2 years from now, we'll not be talking this language. I can guarantee you that.
Okay, so
I can guarantee you.
So next
That's
year
how
you're
long the
coming
project-
second.
No. Next year, my third or fourth. Top
Okay,
four.
so Champions League
This
next year.
Champions League next year.
Okay.
Because now, if you look at it properly, the other teams are not as potent as they were, like your Liverpool, for example.
But they're number one in the league.
Yeah, but it's also like they're also in transition though. I mean, how many times can you push Mo Salah to push that team?
Yeah.
Without him,
they're still number one.
but without Mo Salah,
Eh?
Liverpool without Mo and Jurgen Klopp next year, it's gonna be a problem.
Okay. You putting a cat amongst the pigeons. But,
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I hear your case. I hear your case. You know, but for me, my biggest concern is the amount of losing you guys are experiencing, and how do you guys then turn it around?
The target
and
should be
build?
sixth. That's my target.
Okay.
At least it's a bare minimum. No matter how Pochettino is, should be able to justify.
This season.
Yeah, you should be able to justify himself as a good
No
coach by
ways,
coming sixth
you guys are not making sixth
or
this year.
seventh, somewhere there.
Yeah, not a chance. Because look, let's look at top four alone. Right, this season we've got Arsenal, we've got Liverpool, we've got City, we've got Aston Villa, who've been beasting.
They've been beating those players. Are nice. Those young players.
You know what I mean?
Declan Rice money there.
They've used it.
It's working miracles in that team.
Yeah, but no, Declan Rice comes from West Ham. They've also used their money well.
Well, yeah,
But
yeah. Also, yeah,
number 5 right now is Tottenham. They're beasting. Man United is number 6.
Okay.
Right? Number 7, we've got West Ham. Number 8, you've got Newcastle. 9, who just, I think it's Wolves, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Right? And 10 is Brentford. Before we've even entertained Chelsea at
No, but we can fight with those teams. I mean, we can make, at least we can beat, let's say 8th. But somewhere in the top 10, God.
Okay.
We're making top 10. That much is guaranteed.
But
At least top 10 would be a reasonable result for us.
yeah.
Taking into account the budget we spent and the players.
With that
You have to
budget that
be-
you guys spent, you guys should have been
Yeah,
top
if
6
it's, but
easily.
remember what we've bought, Carlo. We've bought youngsters. So So what they did is they bought for the long term, for the long run. Regardless, as long as you don't get relegated, we can be garbage this season. But it's a slow improvement, Baba. You'll see 3 years from now, 4 years from now.
But your standards keep changing, right? Because you're saying top 7. Now you're saying top 6.
No, I still want top 6.
Top 10.
Remember I said from the previous episode.
And now you just said as long as you're
no,
not
no,
relegated.
Yes, but I'm saying that I want a reasonable result for me would be top 6.
Okay.
Number 6, let's put it like that.
Yes.
That's what Pochettino should be pushing for.
Okay.
So that next season we're pushing.
Conference,
so that next season we're playing Conference League and the players are getting used to the multiple schedule, not playing many games.
Okay.
So that when we make top 4 in the next season, we play Champions League and we're ready. You understand? We want to be, otherwise it's going to be slow. If we don't achieve that now it's next season when we have the same conversation, me and you, I'm going to be saying, okay, now it's a little bit delayed.
Okay, I hear you.
Now did we buy the right players? Do you understand? Because it can't be this delayed.
With, this team
we don't want it to be this delayed because of the amount of money we've put into those players. I mean, how many players could you have bought in Malaga, Caucedo alone? And there's unknowns ones. There's Aston Villa players. What Aston Villa is using in West Ham.
Yeah.
There's unknowns, but who are very good. Your Newcastle players, unknowns, but they're very good. You understand what I'm saying? So you could have gotten a lot of unknowns for that money.
They recruit.
Yeah. So this way now you start saying, Caucedo is time to justify that bag on a monthly basis. The fans start coming at them now. Okay. Now the pressure starts. Yeah.
Okay. I think let's ask the viewers. Where do you see Chelsea finishing this year, and what is a reasonable expectation?
Yeah.
I think that's fair because it's clear to us that Champions League or European football is out the window.
No, Champions League is out.
Yeah. Even European football, you guys are not making top 6 or 7.
That's my wish.
No.
Sixth, but
I told you, speaking from the heart, not with his mind. So I need to be the mind for the specific team.
Yeah.
So I think let our viewers know what's the reasonable.
No, I'm still maintaining 6th.
Yeah.
Still want 6th.
That's not reasonable.
We don't know.
That's wishful.
Just justify the money, That's the only way you justify that amount of money.
We're gonna come back to this episode at the end of the season. To see how
far
Chelsea have fallen.
Chelsea makes 6th, please. Please.
Okay, fair enough.
Onto your Red Devils.
Hey man, we're in a good patch right now. So I don't want to get too confident because we're a game away from disaster. That's been the theme of our season. We haven't had a patch of consistent results, and right now this little run is quite good. Yeah. I think that early January break done us well. So let's see how far we can go with it.
You also didn't buy anyone, Mus?
No. I think look. Generally, world football has gotten smarter in terms of January transfers.
They all turn out to be flops.
Or let me say lately, the best you can either do is loans because the real quality guys teams want to keep to the end of the season.
In January.
Yeah, because they understand the bag is bigger.
Unless it's unhappy like Sancho again.
Yes. So look, for me, my team is ticking the right boxes. Rasmus Højlund is scoring goals. I think it's 3 games.
Where does he come from?
Norway.
Oh, okay.
So he's scoring goals. So our number 9 is on fire. Then Garnacho is coming into his own again. The season is a statement season for him because the past game he scored 2. But my still main concern is our style of play or lack of. Yeah. We don't have direction. We're still relying too much on individual brilliance to get us the results. And right now, look, the coin is flipping in our direction. So I'm happy with that. So
what are your aim for this season? You've heard
it's still Champions League.
Top 4?
Yeah, Champions League is still the aim. I'd consider this a very successful.
But you guys finish well though.
Yes.
Normally in the season, you guys finish well during this time. That's when you get your points and push for top 4.
Just consistency, But the gap. I was looking. United is on 38 points at number 6, and current number 4 is 44 points. So we
Only
are
6
2
points.
games, within, but
I remember
we are
number
not
4 is
consistent.
Man City, wasn't it?
No, it's
Tottenham.
no, it's Villa and then
Oh,
Tottenham.
but they're gonna drop off.
Villa, yes,
Yeah,
but
Villa will drop off.
Tottenham also is beasting
Yeah,
because
they will
Sun is
sit
coming
there.
back month end after the Asian games.
Yeah.
So the inspiration because Richarlison on his side is scoring, but they dropped points this weekend against Everton. So that was interesting.
Then who wins the league? Because Liverpool is at the top, but they got humbled by Arsenal almost.
Yes, so I'm still calling
Man City?
a Liverpool win. Right?
Liverpool
Yeah, Liverpool's gonna win.
to send off Jurgen Klopp. Why did he go anyway?
For me, I personally understand, right?
What is it?
When in his speech,
Saudi bag.
no. He's saying he's taking a break from coaching, right? Because he wants to coach and be the best that he can and do it at 100%.
Okay.
Right?
Pep Guardiola vibes.
Exactly. Right? And he feels that right now he cannot do it at 100%. So he needs to take a step back, recharge his batteries, and also, I think more than anything else, spend time with his family.
Okay.
Right? Because he seems to be that character who is obsessed with whatever he puts his mind to.
Yeah, that's football.
Yes. And look, I think it's 10 years now at Liverpool. And pushing that team to the boundaries they've reached and the heights they've reached has been nothing but amazing. But also, I didn't think the emotional baggage, the mental baggage of taking a team that far with limited resources, limited talent, how much it affects you physically, but also how much it takes away from your personal life. Because as much as the players can go off season, a coach's job never stops. Because he's now recruiting. He has to figure out how to rejuvenate the team. So for him to step away, it makes sense. But also it then highlights how obsessive a man like Pep is. Right? Because he's been going non-stop, right? Ever since he came back from Barca. Because if we remember, Pep was this obsessive and detailed when he was at Barca. And Barca didn't fire him. He stepped down because he was burnt out. Right? And he took that time off to rejuvenate his batteries. And at Bayern, he had an advantage because the league is halfway yours and that games you approach where you can relax, Then comes City, where you've got billions and billions to play with, and the pressure is not there or is not that much because whatever problems you have, you can solve with money. Right? Up until the rise of Liverpool came. Right? And for me, it's Jurgen Klopp who's been going on at 200%, trying to maintain City standards, versus Pep Guardiola, who did take some time away from the game. So in terms of batteries and how much energy one has, I think Jurgen Klopp, it's a sensible thing to do, because you know what they say, the saying from Batman, right? If you live long enough to be the hero, or you'll die as a villain or some shit like that. So I understand why Jurgen Klopp had to step
down.
And also modern football is such a tricky thing to navigate in this day and age, because if we think before social media, for example, shit could happen behind closed doors and it would be the end of it and we would never know. But now, because there's social media, everything is recorded. I'm sure the PR and the marketing commitments are sky high. We have to engage with fans. There's players who are now unhappy because their brands are being affected, because they're not playing enough. Guys want money, and guys chase money more than tradition and glory. So managing in this day and age is such a tough job. you know, and I think more than anything else, you give out so much of yourself as a modern day manager. So, look, props to him for shouting out and letting Liverpool and the public know. I'm sure he's very glad that it's out the way.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use that as the catalyst for Liverpool to go the way through. They've seen a title race to the end. They've ran City close for many years. So from the know-how in that squad and in that club, they have what it takes to make it through. And City is looking vulnerable. So
for now,
we'll see. We'll see. But it's going to be interesting. And
Haaland's on his way back.
Yeah. And look, for City to be 2 games in hand and 5 points behind, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So that bodes well
that's trouble, Baba. True. That's trouble. When they're all back, it's going to be a very big problem for them.
But we'll give Arsenal their props. They won 3-1 against Liverpool. So it was a major moral boosting victory for him. But I saw Jamie Carragher after the game was criticizing the Arsenal players for celebrating. He was saying to them that, look, get back to the tunnel, get back to the change room. It's just 3 points. Don't make a big show out of it, you know?
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts of players celebrating big wins over their title rivals?
Each day is on, mate. I don't mind. For me, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Just leave them, do your job, and just focus on. I don't mind actually. It's their home stadium.
Yes, they were.
So they can do what they want. So I don't know. Carragher was out of line.
Yeah, Carragher.
Yeah, he was out of line.
Yeah. So for me, I think it's also interesting how the narrative can be twisted, right? Because had they shaken hands and left, right? Someone else could have looked at that and said, where's the passion?
Yeah.
Do these guys care?
Yeah,
you know, it's a big victory over their rivals and they just leave. They don't acknowledge the fans, yada. You know?
Yeah.
So for me, look, it's your home game. You beat a direct rival.
Yeah, he was out of order.
So celebrate, and obviously next morning it's back to business.
Yep.
You know, I have no issues with that. So, hey man, we are in for a nice title race. It's a 3-way.
I'm still calling Man City.
Man City.
Too much.
Oh, so we're both saying Arsenal is gonna blow it again?
Yeah, of course. City is gonna start pushing soon. You know, when they start pushing, and when Guardiola says in the going back, guys, I want this league.
Yeah.
It just becomes a whole different Man City, a whole different beast. So I'm calling them again to push it, especially if they've got 2 games in hand. It's gonna be a problem.
Okay. No, fair enough.
All right. What do you go to next? Okay, let's close it up.
Yeah.
Right. So, guys, if you enjoyed this content, please feel free to like and subscribe to the video. Follow us, guys, on every social media platform. Your Twitter, your Facebook. We are there. The Weekend Guy Podcast, guys.
And TikTok as well.
We're there. But on that note, Sihle, on to the next one.
Yeah.
See you guys next time. Peace.
Weekend Guy Sports presents a YouTube sports reaction series. 38 years, 38 moments. 1985. The War. Hagler versus Hearns.